You tell them. Tell them what I told you to tell them. Look in the mirror and tell them. I'm a blogger. Don't let this guy get to you. Let's talk about what blogging is and why most people quit too early. If you've been thinking about starting a blog for months, maybe years, maybe you already have one and you're stuck, not sure what to do next, this video is for you. Think in your head, I am a blogger, even if you haven't hit publish yet.
Oh, really? What do you do?
I'm a blogger. I want you to get that into your head. That's how you should feel by the end of watching this. You need to think, I am a bossy, successful blogger. Welcome to day one of my 7-day Get Started Blogging Challenge. By the end of this week and these 7 videos, you're going to have your very first blog live as well as your first post published, even if you're starting at 0. And if you miss any of these videos, don't worry. I've created an entire playlist that you can check out after this video is over. I'll drop a link to it in the description below, as well as on my website, borntoblogclub.com. Blogging isn't about going viral. It's about building digital assets that compound over time. And most people end up quitting and giving up because they want instant gratification, fast results. But blogging is more like planting a garden, and you're putting that seed in the ground, you're watering it and waiting for it to grow.
I wanted to give you the basic definition of blogging, and then I'm going to break it down a little bit more. Blogging is the act of regularly creating, managing, and publishing content, typically articles called blog posts, photos, or videos referred to as vlogging. But this is done on a website or your blog, often in a conversational, reverse chronological format. It serves as a digital journal for personal expression or a strategic tool for businesses to drive engagement, share news, and build audiences.
So your blog is like your business. Think about when someone hands you their business card or tells you to go visit their website, or maybe you find them on social media and you're like, oh, I'm going to click that link and see what they're about. Your website is your resume online, your profile, your store, your shop, your home, where people come to roam and see what you're about. And your blog is that living, breathing thing that's going on your website. So it's the talking part of your website. And your blog posts are more like your digital assets, this real estate that you own that's out there. And you can always update these over time. So it's about being consistent in your blogging efforts and posting blogs consistently, whether that's every day or every week or every couple weeks or once a month, whatever your strategy is, which we'll get into in another video later on, and you can find out more at borntoblogclub.com in my free blogging course. It's about being consistent and not being perfect. So perfection is the enemy of done. And if you're always aiming to be perfect, you're never going to be done. But if you go ahead and get done, then you have something that you can perfect on. And not every website has a blog, although it could, but every blog is a website, if that makes sense. Unless somebody tries to set something up and blog on like Facebook or some other social media, which I call microblogging. Just think about if somebody gave you their website and you go to it, you're going to think, okay, let me look at this. And I know sometimes when I go to people's websites or their blogs, I'm like, ugh, what is this? Or you're like, wow, that's really cute. And so it's a representation of who you are online when people go to your blogs, go to your websites, and they say, oh, it's a really cute profile that they have, or oh, I really get what they do. And so you need to treat your blog like a business. It's like your little baby. The way that you color it, your fonts, your themes, the things you talk about. My different websites have different themes and different setups and different colors and different branding and different logos. And so people recognize on my RV blog that I'm talking about RV life over at Arversity, or at Birdie's Doghouse, they see that I'm just talking about my dogs, or over on my reselling blog, Ambay Exchange, I'm just talking about reselling. And so that's all that I'm talking about on those blogs. But when people go there, they end up finding some of my other blogs and figuring out who I am. Those are my digital assets that I have online. I have multiple blogs, over a dozen blogs out there. And when people come to my personal website, they see me as a person, but then they can go and see all my little businesses, and my blogs are mini businesses. That's what they are. And I think of my blogs as businesses because each one of them is set up like a business. So the action that I want you to take when you get done watching this video today is to tell yourself, I'm a blogger. You're going to look in that mirror and you're going to say, I'm a blogger. Even if you haven't published anything yet. When someone says, what do? Say, I blog. I'm a blogger. Maybe leave off that part. You tell them what I told you to tell them. Look in the mirror and tell them, I'm a blogger. Tell them. You tell them, I'm a blogger. Tell them, baby. You let them know. Tell them what I told you to tell them. I'm a blogger. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You have to get in that mindset and say, I'm a blogger. I'm going to have a successful blog. Go on to do great things. Especially by the end of this challenge, if you watch all these videos I'm telling you to watch. Now tomorrow, day 2, I'm going to teach you exactly what to blog about, so you're never going to have to second guess yourself again. If you like these videos, please, please, please hit the like button below, subscribe to my channel, and tap that little bell icon so you're notified each and every time I publish another video, as well as check out the playlist that I talked about, so in case you miss any episodes, and you can pick up my 7-day get started blogging checklist. Links to all of that in the description, as well as on my website, borntoblogclub.com. If we haven't officially met, I'm Blogging Brandy. And you know what? I'm a blogger, and so are you. Tell yourself that. And when someone asks you what you do, you say, I blog. I'm a blogger. Love you. I'll see you in the next episode.